Okay, so here we go. All these items I got at the dollar store. So we're going to use some Mod Podge. And actually, even these glue sticks work good too. These work good. I used these already a whole bunch of times. And I just love them. They fit on cans perfectly. I already used these. Are wicked cute. I love those. I love the papers. I love the colors. I used them a whole bunch of times. I made this cute little can. What a way to recycle and have fun with your kids. And so cheap, too. I mean, at Michael's, how much does it cost to get stickers, you guys? Like, does anybody know? How much does it cost for stickers? Like $6? These are $1.25. $1.25. So how much do you think it cost me to make this can? Like, I mean, so it was $1.25 for one of these. So it cost me not even $1 to make this can. To have fun with your kids for hours with a can place to put your pens. I mean, this is ridiculous. That's, when you have on a nice rainy day, you can have fun with your kids. You know what I'm saying? And who says you gotta wait until the can's gone or the wipes are gone in order? And this is what I was trying to tell you the other day on my other video as I was looking for this. I paid $10 for these 40 wipes. I paid $10. I went out of my way to try to find these wipes because they get resin off. Because there's nothing, I'm telling you, nothing that gets resin off of your hands. And I found these. They put these out on the shelves at the dollar store the other day. And I had gloves on, and I was doing my resin, making my nice little tea light resin. And I had gloves on, and I was using these wipes, and I was wiping them off the gloves, and they came right off. I was like, no way. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way. And I took the gloves off. I just tried it out. I was like, they work. They work. I used it on the hood of my, on the top of my oven, the hood, how that nasty, greasy, yucky stuff, and it wiped it clean. Clean. I'm talking clean. Wiped it with my fingers. The residue was off. These are fantastic. And who says you have to wait until they're gone? 160 wipes. Not 60, that's 160. Because it went over. It's 160 wipes. Industrial strength. Eliminate tough dirt, grime, and grease. Hydrating and safe for sensitive skin. Now these are $1.25, you guys. I'm telling you, certain things at the dollar store you just can't, you can't even like shake a stick at. Like, this is crazy. So we're gonna have fun right now. I am missing. I have a little one of these. I got I got them by mistake, and I saw somebody on YouTube using it. I didn't know what they were for. Now I know. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I love this thing. It's absolutely fantastic. It was a happy accident. I need a little, so this one here, I use for my gloves, because I got pink gloves. Anybody, listen, let me ask you something. Put in the comments, okay? So I was needing some gloves, and I got some gloves, and I went downstairs to my girl, and I said, can I get some gloves from you? And she gave me some pink ones. I said, ooh, where'd you get pink gloves? Those are pretty. And so I'm ordering from Temu. And I got some black gloves, and I was like, they heard me say pink gloves. I swear they did, because all of a sudden, these pink gloves popped up. I'm like, are you kidding me? How weird is that? I just ordered black gloves, and then I said, oh, I love the pink gloves, and all of a sudden, pink gloves showed up. Has that ever happened to you? Has AI ever heard you on your phone and all of a sudden something shows up? Is that just me, or has that ever happened to you before? Tell me. Swear to God, I need to know. Because it can't just be me. Sorry, I had to take a minute to get one of these out. I'm taking my time today because it's going to be just a short little quick video. I'm taking my time. I'm not going to, sometimes I speed it up because I was afraid people think I'm going to take too long. And no one's, we're all in a hurry here. We're all in a hurry. So I started Think Media. I joined a Think Media course. Signed up for life. $97 a month. It's worth it. I love Think Media. I always have. Day one. Since day one, I've been in sync with them. To share your passions. Share your passion on YouTube. So this is the one that I picked. So look at it. Fits right on there just perfectly. Just perfectly. So that's what we're going to do. First, and it's so simple. It's going to be so quick, so easy, so fun. And it's going to go on my countertop just perfectly. So look at how cool this thing is. And this only cost a couple bucks for 2 of these little thingies on Temu. That works so good. And I don't know. I never thought of doing this before. Never thought of doing stuff like this. It only takes a minute. Only takes a minute. Oh, crying out loud. For crying out loud. So, I want to know if anybody ever... I swear this AI thing is a little scary sometimes. I don't read too much into it though, or else I'll drive myself crazy. I will. I'll drive myself crazy. Because it is weird how things happen like that. All of a sudden things start showing up. Or I'll be watching a show that I was talking about or something, all of a sudden it'll show up. Something that I wanted to learn about all of a sudden shows up. Whoops. Something I'd be wanting to learn about all of a sudden shows up on YouTube. Uh-oh. It's okay. It's okay. No. No. Oh, here we go. It's okay. It's okay. I say that a lot. It's okay. Don't get stressed out. It's all gonna be okay. Nothing to sweat about. It doesn't have to be perfect. Done is better than perfect, I learned quite a while back. Uh-oh. So yeah, I signed up with YouTube, with Sean Cannell. Rhymes with YouTube channel. He says that. So funny. But he just, he talks about, sharing your passion with the world. I don't know, he put me on this journey that I've been on. So I watched a movie a while back. Wolverine. What's Wolverine and what's that? I can never remember. I always have to go, what's the name of that movie? Wolverine and Ryan was Doomsday or Boom. What's his name? Ryan, and he talks about the experimental, experimental wish. He made a judgment. Oh, I always get so screwed up when I talk about this. My manic expressiveness. My I'm gonna have to, I don't like to, really do I'm gonna have to, what do you call it? I'm gonna have to do a voiceover and, like, re-record this whole thing now, because I can't think about, it happens to me every single time, like, I know what I'm talking about, but yet I don't, can't spit it out, can't say it. It's at the tip of my tongue. It's right at the tip of my tongue. I made an it's right at the tip of my tongue. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. I made not an experiment. It's a not an experiment. It's when you think about something, it's like you think about something, well, I'm wishing on something gonna happen, and I think it's gonna happen because it could happen, and I'm an artist, and it very well could happen, and I'm wishing upon it happen, and it could happen because it does happen to artists, because artists could make money, and it's true, even though they say they're starving artists. What's that word? Educated, that's the word. I made an educated wish, because it's smart, even though it could be absolutely impossible, but I made an educated wish. It's a wish, but it's educated because there's facts to back it up. Because Sean Cannell said so. That's what I say. I made an educated wish that someday I'm going to make money at being an artist, and I'm going to save some women in the world, and some women out there are out there running the streets homeless, staying with men that they don't want to stay with because they have nowhere else to go, being miserably unhappy, hating themselves, hating life, putting up with miserable men, and wishing they were probably dead, because ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. And somehow I came out of it. Don't ask me how. And I didn't ever really have to live homeless that very long. And I don't know how I ever made it. Because if I was really homeless out there for long, I don't think I could get sober homeless. I don't know how these women out there do it. I really don't. It's miserable out there. I had to live that existence for a very short period of time, and it was bad. I'm gonna cry thinking about it. It's really sad. A lot of women out there are living like that. It's nothing nice. Men take advantage of you, and they get away with it. And women do what they gotta do to survive. To do what they gotta do. And that goes on every single day, and nobody talks about it. And there's nowhere for women to go. There's no homeless shelters around here. There's no sober houses. There's women mentors out there, women house mothers that are supposed to be mentoring women and being there for sober houses, and they're dying. Women are dying. They're supposed to be supporting these women and standing up, stepping up, standing up, and they're dying. They're just dying out there. It used to be 50%. When Bill Wilson and Bill W., the percentage was 50%. When I came around, it was 3%. They used to say only 3% of you are going to make it. And I would look on the other side of the table and say, I'm going to make it someday. And I struggled. I relapsed and relapsed and relapsed for years. For years. Not many people put their hand out the way that used to in the olden days. The way sponsors would just make themselves your sponsor, and not many people do that anymore. Now it's a 1%. There's only 1% rate. It's a 1% rate out there. Only 1% make it out there now. Only 1% make it in sobriety. 1 out of, what is it? I don't know, 1 out of 10? I'm not sure. 1%. 1 out of 10, I think. 1 out of 5? Or was it 1 out of... One, they used to say 1 out of 3. Only 1 out of 3 will make it. So is it 1 out of... I'm not sure, actually. I'm sure I should know what I'm talking about. What's the percent? 1 out of... It's not good. People are dying now. So there we go. That's it right there. So now... So sobriety is taking a back seat. Nobody cares about sobriety. A lot of people are sobriety. Even sobriety is better than so. Anyway, some people are just, I don't know, it's just really sad. I like this one right here, Kiss Me. Kiss Me in the Kitchen. Kiss me. It looks so pretty. The colors just blend in nicely. Hide that little hole right there. Kiss me. I'm grateful that I'm sober today. I'm truly, truly grateful that I'm sober, and I'm one day at a time have a few 24 hours of sobriety. True sobriety. Not so dryety. Not dry. Truly sobriety. I have true, like, peace and serenity, and I want some flowers. There's already flowers on here. So how about some words? Wonderful. How about, so my passion in the world today is to help one person. See, if I can save one person's life today, then I've done my job. Save one person's life, because I wanted to truly just die out there. I didn't want to live. I just wanted to die. I hated my life that bad. I hated it. I didn't want to live. I didn't know how to live. I was not happy. I was the walking dead when I was living. So I did not die, because God has a mission for me. I know that now. So here I am, an artist today, which I did not have any idea about art in my life. Cherish. I knew nothing about art. I really didn't know anything about art. I don't remember much about art when I was a kid. I really don't. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't have a childhood. It was taken from me. I was sexually abused my whole life from all of my uncles as a little girl. stepfather molested me. I was a runaway. I ran away as soon as I could. Went into foster care. My foster mother saved me, thank God. And she passed on. And she took in 200 girls, man. And I want to, follow in her footsteps. It was our dream to help girls and help women and children, and so I want to do that, and it's always my dream. We always talked about it, to just add a little more soup add a few more vegetables to the pot of soup, bring in more women and children, and just keep bringing girls in, and just, so now here I am, an artist, and I never did this before in my life. It's only been 3 years, and so I'm just gonna keep sharing my art, and sharing my journey, so subscribe and follow my journey, and if I can do it, anybody can. Anybody can. Anybody can. Just one day at a time. I went to 12-step programs. 12-step program is what I did. And just kept asking for help and prayed. I prayed, I begged God, and just kept praying. There's power in prayer. Absolutely, positively, power in prayer. There is power in prayer. Don't let anybody tell you different. Oh, here's a big one. All right. There is power in prayer. People were praying for me when I didn't even know it. I know it. I know that to be true. My neighbors were born-again Christians, and I learned about God through them, because there wasn't a God in my home. So some of these, like this one's peeling up, so I'm going to use this glue right here. This did not come from the dollar store. And this stuff is awesome. I like to use this stuff here because it works really, really good. So I'm cheating a little bit. I'm cheating. Sometimes you gotta use the good stuff. See, that should say love what I do studio on it. So a little bit of my story comes out each and every time I share something here. So some of these are gonna need a little bit of the good stuff. So a little bit of my story comes out. And I still go to meetings. I go to meetings. Went to my group meeting tonight. And I'm not allowed to really. I just mentioned 12-step meeting. Any kind of 12-step meeting is good. 12-step, any kind of 12-step meeting is excellent. Counseling. I have a psychiatrist and a psychologist, and I stayed in all sorts of I stayed in all that stuff my whole life because I needed it. I needed all that stuff. And I stayed in and I was smart enough to know that I needed all that stuff. And unfortunately, a little bit of, you have to understand that when something like that happens to you, it's traumatizing, and mental illness is a real thing, and you need help, and I hope there's a lot of people out there that don't believe in it, and they need help, and they hear voices and schizophrenia and mental illness and they're not getting help for it. And I'm one of those people that's why I'm here. Like, I want you to know that there's help out there for you, and like, there's help, there is joy, there is peace, there is love, there is peace, there is joy in the midst of calamity, there's joy in the midst of sorrow, there's joy. Like, I never thought there could be. I never thought I could ever be happy. I never ever thought in a million years I could ever forgive the unforgivable. Never ever did I ever think I could. But I did. It doesn't mean I talk to my parents. It doesn't mean I talk to them. I'm not there yet. I can love from a distance. I can pray for them. You know, I wish heaven for them. I didn't used to feel that way. But I do wish that for them today. So that's big for me, you know. That's true forgiveness. And because of that, I have joy today. You know, I didn't used to have that. I have peace today. I can sleep at night today. I don't act out on stupid behaviors. I don't steal and rob and cheat and lie today. I don't lie to myself. I know my worth today. I know I'm worth something today. I'm not a piece of crap today. I treat myself good today. Meaning, I eat right. I sleep right for the most part. I am up late tonight. And, but I'm working and I'm being good to myself, and I can learn, I can play, I can have my childhood now, because I didn't get to have one. I was robbed of my childhood, and that's okay. I'm okay with that today, because I'm learning how to have a childhood now, in my 50s, and enjoy it, and play, and have fun. And look I created something pretty. And you can do this. Like, I didn't know how to even play and have fun with my kids. I didn't even know how to, I'm not crying, because that's what makes me sad, is I lost time with my kids. And I was robbed of a lot of things. But you just keep moving on. Someday I'll talk about that. I have 2 boys, and they were had open adoption, and I got my visits taken away from me because I was too emotional. I never talk about that, ever, 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 ever. And I'm hoping someday I get to see them. So, I don't know. I just stay clean and sober so that someday they know that I did it for them. That even when I was sober, I wasn't truly 100% right in the head. And that I wanted nothing but the best for them. And I had to get my act together. And it took a lot of work to get right. Now that looks good, and that will look pretty on my counter. I think that's good. Well, this was an in-depth conversation. Rather emotional. And you know what? I don't care what people think. Because I can't. I care what my kids think about me. I want them to know that I love them, no matter what. And I just hope, and all my biggest fear is that what happened to me happened to them, and I just pray to God that that didn't happen, because I'll never forgive myself. Because ultimately, I didn't want that to happen. The whole reason why I did it is so that wouldn't happen to them. But I won't go into that. I'll get some butterflies. I can't even think about it because then I won't ever do anything. I won't get out of bed. So I don't think about it. I just breathe it well. That little hole right there. I'm not going to be a perfectionist because I can't. Put some little butterflies on. Yeah, butterflies. I want the butterflies that have the stones on them. I know I'm going to see them someday. And I'm going to have to pay some consequences. I know I am. I don't know. I don't like the fact that they stopped me from seeing them. It makes me feel like something happened. I try not to think about that. I feel like they're mad at me. I feel like I don't know. I'm not going to think negatively about it. I'm not. I have to just stay positive. That they're in good hands. They're in God's hands. That's all I know. Alright, so I'm going to put, I kind of want to put that like right there, I think. Yeah. Maybe that's why I'm on YouTube. That's why, like, God's got everything happening for a reason. Maybe they'll find me this way. Someday we'll be reunited. Stranger things have happened, right? Anyways, what do you think? So this is going to be it for this video. Thank you for hearing me out. And I'm a blubbering case today. This is going to look nice on my counter. Alright, folks. Happy day. Happy Wednesday. I'll show you what it looks like on the counter in the kitchen. It's Finn. Say hi, Finn. Finn. Say hi. Oh, there it is. There it is. Looks nice, right? Goes good. Finn. Say hi. He's wagging his tail. You say hi. You say hi. You love your belly. That's a bubble belly. The bubble belly. Okay. Say bye-bye.
So, what's over emotional? When a mom loves her kids. Well, I did the math. And for years, I couldn't even remember. I know it was October 9th and October 12th, and I would get them confused. My boys were all in October, and they're like 5 years apart. And I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, but it's about time that I let the secret out of the bag. So Tyler Thomas Johnson would be 20, and it's okay to talk about now because he's probably about 20 years old. And Nathaniel Zane Harnois, if those are their last names, they were adopted by two gentlemen. born in 2000, would be 25, and they have not tried to find me. I was told that he did not want to see me. So I just keep trying to do the right thing, and in hopes that maybe someday they'll understand that I just wanted the best for them. So this is what I have this. I believe that someday there's Tyler, and he was just a baby, and I was in an abusive. His dad was abusive, and when I got home from the hospital, I had a C-section, and he was arrested because he abused me and slammed me. It was abusive anyways, let's not get into that. And there's Nathaniel, his dad went to jail for drugs. And I tried very hard to make things work. Different dads. So, in my life now, I had to stay single because it wasn't all their fault. Like, I picked them. So I decided to finally stay single and work on myself. So I've been single for over 10 years now and working on myself, and have doctors, and like I tell my story, and I haven't been sober for, well over 10 years now, actually, in the program. I had like 20 years, but after I lost the kids, I had a relapse. After Henry, like I lost Henry, and I felt like I lost all the kids. But so this is my little mini story, and if anybody can relate, it's not worth picking up over. It's not worth and it's probably the hardest thing I've ever had to do is keep it together for them, even though they're not here. I can't think about them because it hurts too much, but I keep going for them. So this is my little mini story, and it's about time I let it out, and maybe someday I'll see them by letting my story out. Right. Alright, I don't always know when God is talking to me, but this video was supposed to be just a quick making of a, of a wipey container. That's not what happened. So we'll see what happens.